the echo of his name inspired fear and awe. Scar Mapogo, the colossus of the savanna. This magnificent lion, a member of the most brutal coalition to tread African soil, embodied majesty and ferocity in their purest form. His fiery mane waved like a crown of flames in the animal kingdom, marking his supremacy over all creatures who dared cross his path. Even wounded in a paw, mutilated by the claws of his eternal rivals, the hyenas, his mere presence was enough to terrify those who stood in his way. He was the guardian of the night and the master of darkness. Scar Mapogo was a tireless warrior, a lion who fought countless battles on the bloody stage of the wild. From epic confrontations against giant giraffes to fierce battles with imposing hippos and elephants, he challenged the titans of nature without hesitation. Every scar on his body was a testament to his tenacity, his unbreakable determination to survive and thrive in the ruthless world of the African savanna. His legend endures as an eternal reminder of the greatness and brutality of nature. Scar Mapogo, the indomitable king, continues to inspire admiration and awe, an iconic figure who will remain alive in the pages of animal history forever. If you enjoy incredible stories about impressive lions, I recommend subscribing, liking, and turning on notifications so you don't miss any episodes. Dreadlocks Mapogo, Scar, was born around 2001, marking the beginning of a remarkable story in the animal kingdom. Since his early childhood, Scar suffered an injury to the tip of his tail, which led to him being nicknamed Sniptail. However, this would not be the only title he would carry proudly throughout his life. Besides his nickname Sniptail, Scar earned another name, the Buffalo Killer, or simply the Beast. This was due to his astonishing ability to bring down these giants of the African savanna. Although there are no records of solo fights with other males, Scar actively participated in most of the battles involving the Mapogos and rival coalitions. At one point in his life, Scar reached the position of second in command within the coalition. This title was not merely honorary, as the dominant male in a coalition has the privilege of mating with females. At that time, the dominant leaders were Makulu, Rasta, and Pretty Boy, but Scar temporarily rose to the top. Dominance dynamics in a lion coalition are fluid and change with each dispute over a female or food. Scar also experienced defeats and clashes against his own brothers, but this did not diminish his status as one of the coalition's strongest and bravest members. Scar stood out as a leader in the missions undertaken by the Mapogos. In attack situations, the leaders are usually the most aggressive, brutal, and physically powerful individuals. Scar repeatedly proved his bravery by leading the confrontations in most cases. His strength and brutality were so remarkable that he even managed to hold his own against hyenas, cementing his legacy as a true king of the savanna. Lions, majestic and powerful, gather in coalitions, ready to protect their territory and their prized lionesses. Their manes flow in the wind as they move with elegance, displaying their dominance with every step. Lions are synonymous with strength and grace, and when battle erupts, they become an imposing force. Their roars resonate like thunder, announcing their presence and challenging any intruder. On the other hand, hyenas, known for their cunning and tenacity, gather in clans led by a matriarch. Their appearance is less regal than lions, but their agility and resilience are notable. When they approach a confrontation, they do so in a horde of sinister laughter. Hyenas are masters of strategy and are often the first to arrive at the scene of a dispute, lurking in the shadows and waiting for their opportunity. The confrontation between these two predators unfolds with an intensity worthy of legend. Lions charge with powerful swipes and fangs sharp as swords. Their assaults are determined and calculated, while hyenas deploy in a frenzy of bites and treacherous scratches. The air fills with growls, roars, and screams of agony as the earth trembles beneath their paws and thick clouds of dust rise. Dreadlocks was enjoying his succulent buffalo feast when, unexpectedly, hyenas stealthily emerged from the surrounding brush and pounced on him from all angles. The scene turned into a frenzied chaos, with the hyenas letting out challenging roars as they attempted to snatch his precious prize. Scar, the lion with an injured paw, displayed his bravery by facing the hyenas with unbreakable fury. Despite his wound, he managed to hold them at bay, showing an impressive display of strength and aggression. His eyes sparkled with determination as he roared, daring the hyenas to come closer. The hyenas, for their part, did not yield to Scar's ferocity. They continued stalking and ambushing, trying to find an opening in the lion's fierce defense. The air was filled with roars and shrieks, creating palpable tension in the atmosphere. However, Dreadlocks was not willing to give up the prey he had fought so hard to win. His clenched jaw held the buffalo meat firmly, and his sharp claws were ready to defend his food. The battle continued, with the fate of that succulent meal at stake, and an epic showdown in full swing in the wild lands of the savanna. The last sighting of Dreadlocks Mapogo was around December 2010, on the edge of Sabi Sands. This lion had a history of hunting livestock belonging to local people living outside the reserve. One day, Scar seemed to be attempting to hunt these animals again in these areas and disappeared, just like another leopard named Teguan, who lived nearby. For those who are not aware of the conflict between lions and humans, this is often a recurring situation. When a lion hunts animals belonging to local villages, the lion begins to see them as easy prey and is likely to continue attacking. In such cases, the usual practice is to compensate the livestock owner to prevent them from killing the lion, but often these individuals demand much more money than necessary and want the lion to be killed. And when this happens, the reserve has few options. Later, people working for the anti-poaching staff received a report that a lion skin was hanging in a person's hut. When they conducted an expedition, they found the skin of a lion and that of a leopard. The report does not mention that it was Dreadlocks or the leopard Teguan, but the likelihood is high given the location's proximity.